everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Elizabeth. If you have joined me before, welcome back. If you're new, thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope everyone can find something that resonates with them today. If not this reading, maybe this reading just wasn't meant for you. Maybe you can find something in another reading. Yeah, I was going back and forth with themes because I have a really hard time with that. And at first, I was just gonna do a whatever comes out or comes up reading, and I'm sure I'll do that soon. But I also have, even though I feel I watch a lot of love readings, but I don't a lot of times feel called to do those types of readings for the collective because it's so broad and general, and but I am feeling called to do that today, so that's what we're gonna do. Is a pick a card reading on your person's thoughts, feelings about you and the connection today, how they're feeling about it today. And remember, like, we are, like, these readings apply for the timeline you're on now, for like their feelings that they're feeling now, if they were to take action on those. I don't do future predictions. I know some mediums do, and I'm not saying that they're wrong or not gifted. Like, I've listened to them before when I felt called, but you have to take it all with a grain of salt, and I just don't feel comfortable doing those types of readings because I would hate to be the reason for someone having like false hope, or I don't know. Anyways, that's my little spiel rant. I'm gonna light this incense here. I lit some mugwort. Mugwort, if you're not familiar, kind of does the same thing as sage, but in addition to clearing out negative energies and spirits, it also welcomes or brings in benefic spirits, beings. So I lit that already. I will light this incense now. Hopefully, I have my music on just a little bit, just because I just need something other than total silence. But I also have the rain, so hopefully the rain for you guys overpowers the music, and neither one of them overpower my speaking voice. So alright, so first we're going to do the pile choosings. So again, like I did for yesterday's reading, the way we're going to pick the groups today is by choosing a card that each card I pulled from is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, since we're in Cancer season. So yeah, and then I got 2 other oracle cards here from my other oracle decks that we'll read, but anyways, we'll get to that. So group 1, if you resonate with this card, group 1 is going to be your reading. I really love this oracle deck a lot. Just the art is so colorful. Every card is so colorful. Yeah, what's the number on it? 37. And the type of moon is harvest moon. And at the bottom it says fruition. So if any of those things are significant to you in any way. Alright, and then group 2 is 34. It's called the hot moon, and it is extremes. And it's a lot of red, so, and just the name of it, I'm definitely feeling like it's a lots of wands energy, passion energy here. Okay, so that's group 2, and then this is going to be group 3. It's number 31 in case you can't see it when I hold it up, and it's the worm moon, and the word on it on the bottom is faith. Okay, so that's going to be group 3 if you resonate with that. That is like such a peaceful type energy. I don't know. I just feel calm when I look at that card. I don't know. So alright, I'll hold them up all at one time. So group 1 is going to be this fruition card. 37, I think. Yep, 37, the harvest moon. Group 2 is the extremes. And group 3 is the faith card. The peaceful card where looks like she's like birthing the earth. It's so beautiful. And the moon's behind her. Very feminine energy. Very yin. Alright, so if you guys need to pause the video a second to take a couple breaths and listen to your intuition, go ahead and do that. I will start with group 1. My kitty cat jumped up here. So if the table, there's some shaking going on, that's why. Put this up here. if I want to read the oracle cards. Okay, we're going to start out. First, I'm going to burn sage like I do. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of my own, and the spirit guides, angels, and ancestors of group 1. Please help me to connect with them, their intuition, so that I can bring forth the most accurate, clarifying message to them, to my group 1s. When I'm doing that, I'm smudging the soles on my feet. If you can't tell, I kind of go crazy with the sage. I sage my house every day. I'm just going to sage the rooms. Alright, what is group 1's person thinking, feeling about them and their connection today? What messages do you have for group 1 about that person, how that person is thinking and feeling about them today? Oh, so we got a little romance rune. I've pulled that enough that I remember what that one is by now. I don't know what that one is. I thought so, okay. Woman is what this one represents. That's why. And harvest. So that goes with your fruition card that you chose. So things, obviously they're feeling as if things are moving forward in a positive direction, or they want to keep moving things forward with you. Or they want to, either they're thinking about how to maybe move forward, and how to come to you about it in a way that you will be receptive to. They're trying to think about the best way to come forward to you about their feelings, I think, and thoughts moving forward in this connection. They're definitely thinking about you a lot, and they're very sweet feelings. Just with these runes and the card that you picked. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other oracle cards. Attunement, and then Dragon Fae Oracle, and Grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. So I think you make this person feel very abundant, and I feel like you guys are very attuned to one another's energies and feelings. Even if they might not be consciously aware of it, or you might not be at times, like if you randomly have like a mood change or something, I feel like it could be like you guys are very attuned to one another. I feel like they feel that way about you, and I feel like they see you as somebody that's very nurturing and very empathic, and just can pick up easily on that you can just know kind of what they need without having to explain a lot. It's like unspoken form of communication, like so they're thinking and feeling very sweet things about you today. Maybe when they think of you, this person, because you get this grounded, but it also says go deep and explore your roots. So you can make them feel more balanced. You can make them feel closer to themselves. More aware of themselves and what they need and want in life and in a relationship. And I feel like the more you guys like talk and spend time together, the more that they feel that pull to you, and I feel like you make them feel they feel very secure and safe when they think about you. Yeah. Well, that's a good start to the reading. I love that. Alright, so we will get some tarot cards. What deck to use? Alright. This deck called out to me at first, but I'm like, this deck is really, I thought if I was going to use this deck, it would be for group 2, because it's a very, like, intense deck, but I looked at all the other ones and none called out to me, and this one kept calling to me, so this is what we'll use. So this is Four of Swords reversed. Coming out. Alright, Spirit, what does Group 1, how is Group 1's person thinking and feeling about them and the connection today? What is their energy towards this connection? When they think of my Group 1s. Page of Pentacles. The Chariot reversed. The Hanged Man reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. So right away I feel like they're scared of losing you if they don't come forward and offer you something as a gesture of like taking the next step in the connection or relationship or situationship, whatever you guys got going on. They're very caught up in their heads, I feel like, and trying to avoid like thinking about that. Possibly with work. Yeah, because the thought of like when they think of you and the way you make them feel, like the thought of like they're scared they're not gonna move fast enough, and that they're gonna wind up losing you, like you're gonna wind up moving on, and they're gonna then be heartbroken. But they just, I feel like they don't see a way. They're trying really hard to think of a way to make you an offer that they feel like is worthy of you and what you mean to them. And I feel like they're feeling a little bit stuck. Okay, any other messages for my group one about how that person is thinking and feeling about them today? I also feel like with this page here, since it's like the beginning of the like the most immature or beginning like energy out of the page knight, you know, queen, king. I feel like maybe the reason they haven't came forward is because they don't, for some reason, they don't feel like they can offer you what you need, what you deserve and need in order to keep you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah. Queen of Swords reversed. Definitely scared of rejection. Temperance. King of Pentacles reversed, yeah. Yeah, so they are very much enjoying the fantasy. But I feel like they're caught in a, bottom of the deck is Death reversed. Yeah, they're in a transition period, I feel like, or They're scared of something. Maybe the intensity of the connection could scare them for some of you. I don't think that's all of it though, and I don't think that's for everyone. We had a lot of major arcanas here. So they are going through like an intense time right now. And in regards to you, they're scared that they're scared of making a wrong move and losing you for good, losing the hope of having you, the peace that you, I feel like, and balance, I feel like you, with this grounding here, and then this temperance that they feel when they think of you, and when they like are connect to your energy, when they can feel you thinking of them. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what's going on in their head today. Lots of thoughts of like wanting to move forward but not knowing how, and the feeling of and fear of rejection from what they offer you, not you feeling like it's not good enough, or it not being good enough, and yeah, it being rejected, and you know, losing you, and all these wonderful, sweet feelings that you evoke in them. So, alright, group 1, I think that's your reading. That was a really sweet reading. Good luck to you all. I hope things work out in both you guys' highest good, and yeah, they're thinking a lot about you and trying to they kind of have you on this pedestal, and they're scared of losing that, and also they're in this feeling of stuck in energy, stagnant energy, but wanting to move forward, just not knowing how, or not feeling, I guess, good enough. And what they're able to offer you at this time. So that's what they're thinking, but very sweet feelings. They do feel very like connected, very connected, like loving, sweet energy when they think of you. So yeah, take comfort in that. All right, group one, thanks so much. I hope at the very least you got a little bit of clarity, peace, hope. If it resonated, if not, this just might not have been your reading. But I'm sure you wouldn't have stuck around till now. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you. It was a pleasure reading your cards. Wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is, I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. And I hope you'll join me next time. Please, if you did resonate, I would be forever grateful to you if you liked and subscribed, or even left a comment. I love connecting with the tarot community. It really does like fill me up and make me I feel I feel like I belong in the tarot community, so I would love to connect with any or all of you, and thanks for sharing this space with me. Anyways, yeah, love to you, and I hope you'll join me next time. Hi group 2, if you picked this card, the extremes, then this is gonna be your reading. So right away, lots of passion, lots of like sensual, sexual energy for sure. They're feeling that when they think about you today. We'll go ahead and light some sage and we'll get started. Spirits, angels, ancestors, guides, mine and of group 2, please help me to be able to connect clearly with the group 2's intuition, to bring them the messages that they need to hear today. Okay, so I'm going to pull some runes. I did already smudge it, but never hurts to do it again. Alright, what is group 2's person thinking and feeling about them in this connection today? Alright, okay. This came out in the first one, this romance one. And the moon. And the eye. So I definitely feel like they're feeling a lot of and thinking a lot of romantic thoughts about you. Lots of sexy thoughts. Lots of lust. Coming through in this reading. So they're really, really thinking about, I feel like, how much they desire you, and Yeah, I feel like they would feel really connected to you, that they feel comfortable letting you see them, and that you do see them for who they are. And I think that that makes them feel safe. What other two oracle cards do we have? So love who you are. This is another. I've got red all over. She's red. So another passionate energy. Mulusine. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if she's a goddess. I don't know. It's from the Dragon Fate Oracle. But it's a. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. She looks like, kind of like, reminds me of like poison ivy almost. I don't know. But it says love who you are. And she's got this little. She's got a tail. But she has this. She has this very seductive look about her. So. Yeah, your person is thinking a lot about getting you in bed, I feel like. Lots of, they're thinking about how much they want you a lot, and how attracted they are to you. And this one says crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah, so this card's got the moon on it too. I feel like if you guys have slept together, been together intimately, they feel like it was a very healing experience for them, and there's almost like it's like beyond words, and they don't understand it, can't explain it, but they feel like I don't know. I'm like at a loss for words, and that's not super strange for me. I'm pretty up in the clouds anyways, but I'm just getting at like they can't quantify or like rationalize what it is about you, why they're so drawn to you, but they are, and they feel like when they think of you, it's a very like healing energy, but they're also super, like they look at you like a seductress, like they're super attracted to you, and with this moon here, I feel like, you know, it's not just physically, it's emotionally too. But it's almost like a feeling of being emotionally healed through you know, the act of sex and sleeping together, merging with each other in that way, like I feel like it's healing to them on an emotional level, but they can't like put it into words or describe or even understand what it is they're feeling, but they're definitely thinking about you a lot, and they're feeling really drawn to you. Okay. And maybe with this crossing bridges thing here, maybe it's like it took them a while to maybe they weren't at first, like they were a little distant at first, because of maybe past trauma, relationships, things that, trust issues that they had not taken the time to address and heal from. And but it's like, once they saw you naked, like you sent them a naked picture, or the first time you guys were together, or I don't know what it is, just something about you, like seeing you, it was like they couldn't resist. And I feel like they're happy that they are in this connection with you. I'm trying to, it's just so hard to put into words. I feel like they feel like that through this connection with you that they have grown a lot, because of the connection they share with you. And I feel like they're grateful to you for that as well. So, alright, let's get some tarot cards. This deck. Too far immediately. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands reversed. So yeah, maybe they're having a little bit of a hard time with vulnerability. Maybe that's just a part of their nature, who they are. Sorry, I gotta get comfortable. I gotta shift. I'm trying not to move my desk too much. I feel like today, if they are being distant with you, it's not because they don't, that they've just stopped caring or feeling or thinking about you, because they're definitely thinking about you. I think it's just might be a little overwhelming for them, because they're not maybe used to feeling so much, or being open, being in that space of awareness that you catalyze for them, like about themselves and like what they need to work on. And maybe it's they're just in a day where it's like too much for them, and they're just trying to focus on their like building up their material resources, yeah. Okay. Alright, Spirit. What does group 2 need to hear about what their person is thinking and feeling about them today? Four of Wands reversed. Five of Wands reversed. King of Swords reversed. Yeah, I think whatever it is you opened up within them is possibly they've pulled back and are not being super vulnerable right now because it's just a day where it's just to think about it is very intense. And like with all this like fiery energy, and all these, and both these wands that came out here, it's just like the awareness is coming in so fast on what they need to work on, and I feel like they are working on it, but I feel like they feel like there's a lot that they need to work on before they can offer you something substantial and grounded. Yeah, I feel like they don't feel like they're at a place where they can come forward with this energy, this Four of Wands energy. That's why it's reversed. And that's why the Queen of Wands is reversed. Okay, you got, three wands. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, and Five of Wands reversed. And they're trying to avoid that. I mean, like, they don't understand what's going on, so and all these feelings and emotions coming up in them, so they're trying to avoid like a discussion about it that could become uncomfortable. Because this is so new and different to them. Or unique, a unique experience for them, and they're going through like a lot of shadow work, I feel like, that you kind of unlocked in them. And they do recognize that, and they do feel like this connection is healing for them, but I just feel like they're feeling overwhelmed right now, and they are still trying to get over like the fear of their heart being broken. What else does group 2 need to hear about what their person is thinking and feeling about them today? What is group 2's person's feelings about them today? 7 of Cups reversed, the Tower, Page of Coins, Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're feeling, I mean, super passionate and emotional. I feel like with the moon here, all this moon energy, and then you've got the 5 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like they're scared of, like, rushing things and not being ready and losing you, and also like feeling a little overwhelmed that how fast everything, all these feelings have seemed to happen, and all these like awarenesses and realizations about themselves and what they want have happened. It's just like an overwhelming time for them today, I feel like. And I feel like they're torn between, like, they're thinking about you a lot, for sure. But they're not sure how to come forward, and they are scared, like I said, about rushing things and then like kind of everything falling apart with the Tower here and the 5 of Cups here at the end. Yeah, they don't, I feel like they're in their head a lot today about what they want to offer you, and like that they want to come forward to you when they feel like they're their best self, that is worthy of you, or they want to move forward. They want to take the next step, or communicate to you about taking the next step when they feel like they still feel like they have a lot of work to do before offering to you like something grounded and solid. I feel like, because they're scared that who they are now, even with the awareness that they've gained, it's still they still don't feel like it's enough to create a healthy, stable foundation with you, and they're scared of rushing it and, you know, and getting their heart broke, trying to avoid that heartbreak. And the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, yeah, they want to take their time with things. They're like, they want to do things right. They really think, they really have deep, intense feeling for you on all levels. I mean, spiritual, emotional, and physical. And they want to, when they approach you, they want to do it the right way. Alright, group 2, well, thanks so much. I hope it resonated. I hope at the very least you got a little clarity, peace, hope from this reading. It was a pleasure to read your cards. If you stuck with me this long, I know I can be a little spacey. It would really help me if you did resonate, if you would like and subscribe to my channel, and or leave a comment. I would love to connect with you. I love sharing this YouTube space with other tarot readers and yeah, people interested in similar things as myself. Yeah, and if you would like a personal, private, more in-depth reading, my email is in the description below, and you can get in touch with me through that, and we can set something up. So, thanks so much for watching, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. Love to you. Thank you for watching. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. Let me go ahead and sage the space. Sage myself. Alright. See here to burn. So if you chose this card, beautiful faith card, with a big full moon on it, and a woman birthing, it looks like she's birthing the planet. I love it so much. And number 31, Worm Moon. This is your reading. Alright. So I just feel a calmness to this. I feel like you make your person feel calm. Like you're their like safe haven when they think of you, when they feel like connected to you. They feel at peace and they feel held. I feel like by the world. Oh, well, I had the window open because the rain sounded nice, but now the air conditioner's right outside. Oh, came on. All right. Let's get runes. Okay, spirits, guides, angels of mine and group 3s, help me connect to group 3's intuition to bring them messages that they need to hear today about what their person is thinking and feeling about them in this connection today. only get 3, but 4 came out, so there it is. Alright. Well, so you got the yin, the rune for woman, the yang, the rune for man. So they definitely feel like or yang energy. So feminine and masculine energy. They feel like they feel balanced when they think of you, when they interact with you. They feel like you guys are like two sides of the same coin, I guess. I don't know where that came from. I never use that expression. So, ring circumstances that connect people, combining different elements to create something new. And then waves, movement, deep connection to spiritual world. Things are out of your control. Could represent insecurity, being overwhelmed, and also being in the flow with your life. So I feel like this was very unexpected. How deep this connection is was very unexpected for them. And I feel like there's a strong need to move forward in it, and create something with you, but they're not quite clear on how to do it or what that is, like what it all means. But their thoughts of you today, like I said, they feel it's a very peaceful energy, calming, like being held energy, nurtured, balanced. And then with these waves, thinking of you, they feel connected. You help them, and this connection help them. You and this connection help them feel. Thinking about it today is making them feel very spiritually connected, but also I feel like when they are feeling overwhelmed, like they could be going back and forth from feeling overwhelmed to then thinking about certain things about you or that come to mind, and it calms them and it makes them feel more at peace and okay with things being out of their control. I feel like they're like in an energy of like a pendulum swing of like when it comes to you, about thinking about you and feeling overwhelmed, and like, I mean, not about their feelings toward you. I feel like they have very deep, they feel very deeply emotionally and spiritually, and even physically connected to you. I feel like they feel connected to you on all levels. So, but I feel like there's like a pendulum swing. Maybe you guys aren't together. There are a lot of obstacles to you guys being together, and it's like from when they think about you and how much love they feel for you, it's like going from hopeless, then like to thinking of certain things and feeling like elated and connected and like everything's gonna work out. Yeah, but I feel like today what dominates their thoughts and their moods and their feelings when they think about you, is faith. That things will work out. They're feeling very optimistic about you guys' connection and moving forward with it, being able to move forward with it, even if they aren't sure how to make that happen or when that's going to happen. Alright, the two other oracle cards you got is fellow travelers. Support is all around you. So yeah, they're feeling that. Like with this waves, like they feel spiritually connected. I feel like very spiritual. They're feeling very connected to their higher self and the spiritual realm today, especially when they think of you. And then the Wild Huntress. I love this card. She's like a moth fairy. That's what she looks like. Face your shadow. So yeah, they've maybe been in that energy lately, but they're like coming out of it. And I feel like they think of you as like wild and like strong, and they see you doing your shadow work and healing and growing, and it, even if they're not like letting you know this, and it makes them feel hopeful, and more confident in being able to overcome their own fears and shadows. Yeah, when they think of you, they don't feel so alone in their like fear and struggle and in life. Okay, let's get some tarot cards. Okay. Alright, what does group 3 need to hear about what their person is thinking and feeling about them today? Their person's thoughts and feelings about them and their connection today. The Tower, Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords reversed, Two of Wands reversed, I feel like when they're in their head, okay, this just popped out, the Devil reversed, I'm laughing because this is different than every Devil card in that there's only a feminine energy on it, and she has wings, and she's covering half her face, and she's a black cat, and I don't know, maybe this is my pile. I really don't like to let my ego get involved and feel connected to readings like on a personal level, but I don't know, maybe you guys also, maybe it's also significant for you guys too. I'm not going to take the card just because alright, you know what, I will. I'll take it. I already took more the first time than the other two, okay. And I have problems with rambling, so I feel like when they're in their head, I'm sorry, when they're trying to rationalize and plan and thinking about all the obstacles, they get very overwhelmed. Because you see this Two of Pentacles here, he's in the middle of like, he's on a unicycle with blindfolded with canyons all around him. Like there are paths, but then in between are arcanians. So I feel like your person feels stuck when it comes to this connection, when they're thinking about it in their head and thinking about communicating to you. This Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. They feel like every move could be the wrong move. Yeah, when they think of communicating to you about their feelings, when they feel that way, they really, when they're stuck in their head like that, I feel like they want to come forward, they want to communicate, but they just don't know how. They don't see a realistic way forward or anything realistic to offer you. Well, this Two of Wands reversed and this Devil reversed. They're really trying hard not to think about it. Because they know that at some point, if they want anything with you, they're gonna have to come forward, and they're gonna need to make a decision about how to do that. I feel like they're watching you though with this Wild Huntress card. And this Five of Swords reversed, like the energy of like one of them is looking at the other while the other one's looking away. else is it saying to me? Some more cards. Alright, Spirit, what does group 3 need to know about how the person is feeling about them? And also, let me say, when we do these types of readings, love readings, because these type of connections are like romantic relationships, romantic connections are the most intense form of mirroring. It could go both ways. Like you could be like, well, that's how I'm feeling, or that's what I'm doing. So energies could be swapped, or just because that is what you're doing and how you're feeling doesn't mean that that's also not what your person is doing and how your person is feeling. Death reversed. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Cups reversed. Underneath the Five of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Came out in the last reading. Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, they're really sorry. Feeling like they can't come forward, or not coming forward, or communicating what their feelings or thoughts to you. Not walking away from whatever it is they need to walk away from in order to walk towards you. They're not, relief will only come through figuring out a way to communicate whatever it is they want to communicate to you. But when when they're in their head, they're dealing with a lot of fear. And they're trying to avoid that. And they're trying to avoid the thought that they are going to have to make a decision if they want any relief about what they want and how to move forward. Towards you, because they cannot deny their feelings for you. But I feel like they're scared of whatever decision they make or when they make it. They're very in their head about it, and they're just scared that they're scared of losing everything, they're scared of being heartbroken. But it's like they're caught between a rock and a hard place. So, sorry about that. Yeah, they're scared of getting they're in their head about making the wrong move. And maybe you not seeing them for you not accepting their shadows. But also they're aware that if they make this decision to come forward to you, that it is going to shake up their life. So they're trying to figure out how to do it in a way that's delicately, in a delicate way. But making it that decision is the only thing that's going to bring them relief. So, alright, group 3, I think that's all I have for you. Thanks so much if you stuck with me through the reading. I hope you got something out of it, at the very least a little bit of clarity and hope and peace, and yeah, if you resonated, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, leave me a comment. I am so grateful to be able to have a space to share with other tarot readers, and I'd love to connect with any of you all who resonate with my energy. Also, if you want I do offer private, more in-depth readings. If you're interested in that, you can get in touch with me by email. My email is in the description box below, and yeah, we can work something out. So other than that, it was a pleasure reading your cards. I really appreciate you. Wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is, I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Yeah, and I hope you'll join me next time. So, thank you, and love to you.